Have you noticed people seem very, very stressed? Is it you who are overworked, underpaid, underappreciated, and taken for granted? Tammy C. Walker, the owner of Dreams Are a Reality. I created this channel to provide light and love. How you all doing? Thank you for all your support as always. As we close 2024, it's a good time to reflect and look over the year that was. As I analyze my year, I can't remember January through June clearly. I do remember a little bit of it being okay. And by June 30th, I lost somewhere near and dear to me and my family. He was what I call a brother, my extended family. Our mothers were best friends. I was born in 1970. They met in 69. So that's how long, I've been knowing the family and him. And to lose him suddenly, it just really affected us all. And still is affecting us. It made me look at life differently. And I want to tell you today, don't get too caught up in like your job if it's stressing you out. And I had a talk with my sister last night. We both are on the same page. You have to do what's best for you. And I know with me and my field, people guilt trip you, especially being of service to youth. And I like working with the kids within reason, but you know what I've been thinking about a lot lately is my age. And not that I feel like, oh, I'm so old, blah, blah, blah. I don't buy into that. But I do want to work smarter, not harder. And this is another thing I think about personally. I live alone. I'm a single woman. So everything falls on me. And I don't say that. I don't need anybody feeling sorry for me. Nobody gonna feel sorry for me anyway. But I don't need that. I just know I have to set my life up where I'm protecting my health, my mental health, my body. I want to live, if I'm 54, I wouldn't mind pushing it to 90, 94, whatever God give me. But we're not going to make it to those ages if we're burnt out. And no matter how much you tell people you burnt out, no matter how much you know you burnt out, nobody's going to care about you like you. So I don't give anyone permission to tell me what decisions to make. I will always, and mark my word, always make the best decision for me. And if something no longer serves me, or if I'm not happy, or if I'm burnt out, if I'm stressed out, I'm out. I'm going to find a way out. I know I sometimes sound like I fuss about employers, because I do. Because they don't care. They don't care. I'm not saying the company I work for don't care. I do feel like they do within reason. But I got to care about my health. And so for me, like a dear friend told me years ago, you set up different. You beat cancer twice. So the same stress I have, maybe that doesn't bother you. Maybe that's not a concern for you. But hell, it's a concern for me. Because lately, it's a couple of things I'm going through with physically. It's a warning sign for me that I need to take care of myself and get to the doctor and make sure everything's okay. Which I made my appointment, but of course. What I'm saying today is, watch your stress level. Don't let these jobs burn you out where you are not physically well. And you could just pay attention. Look around. People are unhealthy. They're overweight. They're limping. They're tired. They have aches and pains, phantom pains. Because I should say phantom because they feel it, but when they go to the doctor, we don't see anything. I have heard that one over and over. I went to the doctor, I was feeling this, and they ran an MRI, they ran an x-ray. They told me they didn't see anything because it's the S word, stress. Stress will put you in an early grave. And you family members that do the 80%, don't let people do this to you. Because you notice it could be a family of 1,000 people. 10 gonna do all the work. And we have to stop letting people guilt trip us. And then we burnt out. And then we're not even happy. That's the tripped out part. We burnt out, but we're not happy. Now, make that make sense. At the end of the day, you gotta have some resemblance of happiness. It's not worth, life is not worth living if you can't smile sometimes. So I'm just basically saying all this stuff to say, as 2025 ushers itself in, think about and also plan how you can plan a way of escape from stress. Can you go for a walk? Can you call off? Can you take a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off? Whatever you can do. And I know as for me, I have been terrible with my vacations. Not getting away properly. That's over for me. I'm going to get away. If I have to go by myself, I'll be all right. I will be all right. Life is what we make of it. Don't get caught up in this world with all this negative stuff. Life is stressful. Blah, blah, blah. And next thing you know, you going down a rabbit hole with the rest of these people. Some of us are very blessed. And I know I'm in that group where I do have some money. I do have means to do some things. And I don't take it for granted. But you got some people, they can barely put food on the table. But then some of us, we don't prioritize our spending. So some of us, we want to floss and have this brand name, that brand name, this expensive car. It's silly. It's a silly way to be, to me. For me, that's not my style. Financial stress gives me anxiety. I don't need help in that area. Take care of yourself. Don't let these jobs stress you out, these family members. Please, take care of yourself. Prepare yourself for 2025. Think of ways where you could be better. Tammy C. Walker signing off. Bye-bye.